Zidovudine, commonly known as ATZ or azidothiamidine, was initially developed as a potential treatment for cancer. Its origins trace back to the 1960s, when researchers were exploring various compounds to find potential anticancer agents. Jerome Horwitz, a scientist working at Wayne State University School of Medicine, in Detroit, synthesized zidovudine in 1964 as part of an effort to develop new chemotherapy drugs. In 1981, it re-emerged as an antibiotic, but test results were disappointing and the drug was shelved once again. The idea behind zidovudine's development was to create a molecule that could interfere with the replication of cancer cells, by inhibiting the synthesis of DNA, the genetic material essential for cell division. Zidovudine is a nucleoside analog, meaning it is structurally similar to the building blocks of DNA. Researchers hoped that it would be incorporated into the growing DNA chain during cell division, causing premature termination of the chain and preventing further cell growth. However, despite early promise in laboratory studies, zidovudine did not show significant efficacy as an anticancer agent during initial clinical trials. The research on zidovudine as an anticancer drug was largely set aside due to these disappointing results. Fast forward to the early 1980s, the emergence of the HIV epidemic prompted an urgent search for effective antiviral treatments. In 1983, scientists at the National Cancer Institute, NCI, led by Dr. Samuel Broder and Dr. Hiroaki Mitsuya, revisited zidovudine in the context of antiviral research. The rationale was that, as a nucleoside analog, zidovudine could potentially interfere with the replication of the human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, which requires reverse transcriptase, an enzyme responsible for converting the virus's RNA into DNA. In 1985, results from a clinical trial known as AIDS Clinical Trials Group, ACTG-019, demonstrated that zidovudine could slow the progression of HIV infection and delay the onset of AIDS-related symptoms. This pivotal study paved the way for further investigations, and in 1987, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, approved zidovudine as the first antiretroviral medication for the treatment of AIDS. Zidovudine was originally known as azidothiamidine, or ATZ. However, because of confusion with azathioprine, which is widely known in Europe as ATZ, the name was changed to zidovudine. Despite its historic significance as the first approved treatment for AIDS, zidovudine had limitations, including side effects and the development of drug resistance. Over time, newer and more effective antiretroviral drugs were developed, leading to the advent of combination therapy, highly active antiretroviral therapy or HAART, that has significantly improved the management of AIDS. Nevertheless, zidovudine's role in the early days of the epidemic marked a critical step in the development of antiretroviral medications and the ongoing battle against AIDS.